Alright, welcome back. Today we're going to go through 4.3 solving systems of equations by elimination, and this is part 2. So we're going to go ahead and tackle that and show what we do if either the x or y doesn't cancel out. Alright, so in day 1, x terms were either the same or opposites, or the y terms were the same or opposites, so we could add or subtract. The question is, what do we do when none of the terms are the same or opposite? So if you look here, let me just move this out of the way for a second. You can see the x's are not the same or opposite, and same thing with the y's. So the answer to that question is we are going to multiply one of the equations. So if you look here, we got negative 2x and positive 1x. So if I multiply this top system by 2, I will get 2x minus 6y equal negative 6. And now the x terms are opposites. And since the x terms are opposites, now we can add them together and they'll cancel out. So you see here, we add these together. Our x terms cancel out just like day 1. Negative 6y plus 7y is 1y. Negative 6 plus 10 is 4. So now we have our y value. We know that y is 4, and I could plug this back into either one of these equations. I'm going to plug it into the top one. And again, so we solved here. We found that y was 4. I'm going to plug it into this top equation. Negative 3 times 4 is negative 12. We'll add 12 to both sides, and x is 9. And again, as always, when you have solved for x and y, make sure you write them as an ordered pair before you go on to the next problem. So just to go back to the beginning here real quick, when x or y don't cancel out, we want to look to multiply one of the equations today. Eventually we'll get to multiplying both, but for today we're just going to do one at a time. Alright, so another example very similar. Let me just slide that out of the way for a second. So you can see 3 and 7, they're not the same or opposite. Same thing with 10 and 20. But again, if I multiply this top one by 2, 2 times 10 will give me 20y. So we'll distribute here. 2 times 3 is 6x. 2 times 10y for 20y, and 2 times 5 equals 10. Now these y terms are the same. Remember from day 1, if you have two terms that are the same, we'll subtract. And so I get negative x. The y's cancel out. 10 minus 11 is negative 1. So we'll divide by negative 1 here, and x is positive 1. And then I can plug that in. I'm going to plug it into the bottom equation here. So 7 times 1 is 7. Subtract 7 from both sides and divide. And you get 1/5. You can leave that as 1/5, or you can change it to 0.2. I wrote it as a decimal in the final answer, but you could do either one is acceptable. So if you like the fraction, leave it as a fifth. If you want the decimal, 0.2, always great. So this is what you'll be doing today. You're going to have to multiply one of the equations to get the x or y to cancel out. Now with that said, you won't have to do it for every single problem. There are a couple that are just like day 1. So if you remember back to day 1, if the variable's already the same or opposites, then we look to add or subtract. So here you got the y values in this system are already the same. So we can subtract, no need to multiply. 4 minus 1x is 3x. 8 minus 5 is 3. So we can divide, we got x is 1. I'll plug that into this equation right here. So 1 plus y is 5. Subtract 1 and y is 4. So now I got x and y, and I can write my ordered pair. Alright, so that completes the notes for day 2. That'll get you set to do that second homework worksheet. Thanks a lot.